Hi, this is Joe again with another review. For the sake of this video, I'm going to be discussing the 2000 film What Lies Beneath, starring Michelle Pfeiffer and Harrison Ford. Because this movie is like a ghost story with a Hitchcock twist. What I mean by that is, you can tell there's something that's like taken right out of a Hitchcock movie, particularly Rear Window. And I get into it. Because this movie is about Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer, who are married couple, whose daughter, was Harrison Ford's stepdaughter in the film, going away to college. So after that, of course, Michelle Pfeiffer was upset. Her daughter left the nest. Now they got like an empty nest situation going, and all of a sudden, the house starts. Michelle Pfeiffer's character starts hearing voices and strange noises and some strange stuff was going on in the house. And then she realizes that she had a new neighbor who just moved in next door, or I should say a married couple moved into the house next door, and they're always arguing and stuff. And then Michelle Pfeiffer decides to make a connection with the wife, and then realizes that she hasn't seen or heard from the wife in a few days, and she becomes to suspect that the husband killed the wife, kind of like a Rear Window. That's the exact plot in Rear Window. And so for a while, Michelle Pfeiffer was looking out the window through binoculars, just like Jimmy Stewart. The only difference is that Michelle Pfeiffer is not physically injured or disabled in any way, but she looks through the window with binoculars and realizes that, hey, that some creepy stuff is happening, and Michelle Pfeiffer comes to believe that the ghost of the neighbor's wife is haunting her house and trying to communicate that, hey, that my husband killed me and stuff. But meanwhile, she comes to about an hour into the movie, you realize that, hey, the wife is acting, or more than an hour into the movie, you realize that the neighbor's wife is actually alive and well, and so they all thought that Michelle Pfeiffer's character was going, nutsy cuckoo, and it's crazy. And meanwhile, you find out that the place is actually being haunted, but not by, of course, the neighbor's wife, who, like I mentioned, is still alive. It's actually being haunted by the ghost of Harrison Ford's now dead lover, because it was implied that was like a year ago that this couple, Harrison Ford and Michelle Pfeiffer's character, they had some trouble a year earlier. When you find out that Michelle Pfeiffer's character was in a car accident after leaving a party, and you find out why she left the party so suddenly and got into the accident, because she was very upset when she found out that her husband was having an affair. And so she got so upset that she left the house where the party was at, and she ended up getting into a car accident. And it took her a long time, and she kind of like forgot about it, and she got like a memory back and stuff about what happened. And of course, Harrison Ford comes out saying that he killed the lover, or his lover, and now the spirit of the dead girl is going after him. So it's like a crazy movie with a twist to it. And now, because Michelle Pfeiffer realized that her husband killed somebody, now Harrison Ford was trying to kill her. So you have so Harrison Ford is actually the villain in this movie. Usually, of course, Harrison Ford is usually the hero. Han Solo, Indiana Jones. Take Jack Ryan in a couple of movies. Now he's actually the villain, which is a kind of a neat twist. Hey, Harrison Ford is actually playing a villain, and so that kind of made it kind of cool. And of course, what wasn't cool was that he's trying to kill Michelle Pfeiffer and his wife, which wasn't so cool. And while he's attempting to kill his wife, the ghost pops up from the bathtub. I am not kidding. It's like an underwater ghost here. like the Jacques Cousteau ghost, and it comes out of the wall, scares the shit out of him, and he bangs his head up against the sink, and he knocks himself out, and actually comes out bleeding, and he ends up dying from his injuries, from this ghost, because the ghost killed him. And for some reason, Michelle Pfeiffer was able to get out of where she was. I'm not going to say where she was when this happened. What the hell? I'm going to spoil it anyway. So those of you that haven't seen this movie, turn the video off now. What happens is that she actually was in the tub because he was trying to drown. Because Harrison Ford was trying to drown her in the bathtub. Because he gave her some medication, knocks her out. And she was in the tub. She couldn't move. She was like paralyzed, but she was able to get, undrain the bathtub, and she was able to get out, and she was going to be fine. And she realized her husband is dead. So now at the end of the movie, she puts flowers on the grave of the girl who Harrison Ford killed at the end of the movie. But this movie was so messed up. I thought it was good as a haunted house story with Michelle Pfeiffer investigating what happened, which she does do in this film. But what happened is that it went completely twisted the thing. It went so many different ways. I mean, my head was spinning by the end of this movie because it went like 2 or 3 different twists in this movie, and it gave me a headache. all the twists in this movie. But the movie was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. I thought the movie could have been. What I meant to say was the movie could have been better than what it was. But overall, it was an entertaining piece of film. It's like one of those movies you can watch once, for Halloween, because it's a ghost story, and you can just forget about it. That's how I felt about this. And you have 2 great actors in this movie, and it's like complete waste making Harrison Ford the villain. I mean, it was so crazy. I mean, it's like a ghost story with, like I said earlier at the top of the video, it's like a ghost story with a Hitchcock twist. So that's my review of the movie What Lies Beneath. Please click on the video, please rate it. Please subscribe to my channel. And please forward this video onto your Facebook pages. You can check out all my reviews and on my YouTube channel by RowdyC.com. That's all WDY. That's C.com. That's all page of Rowdy Reviewer. Christy Moore. Please check out all of his videos on his website. Thanks for watching. Catch you next time.